Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly back with another video. Today we'll be doing some Countess offlane and we're going to be trying to showcase what's considered to be like a best build at the moment for offlane specifically. Like maybe this build can work fine in mid lane. But I kind of feel like unironically like Countess is the hero right now that's being called a mid laner jungler and sort of like in-game standards by like world filters and all that. But I feel like she's just best in offlane. And there's a couple of reasons. One of which is just like her right-click killing is just extremely strong. But the way you play around that is against melee opponents. You don't really get that in mid, and you don't cheese people in jungle with that. I think her jungle is fine. I just think that she kind of abuses her kit the most in offlane in particular. So I think offlane is the best role in my opinion. She just does so much damage, and she just does so well into most matchups. But there's no reason not to like play her out, especially since she didn't even got nerfed. Like, I was thinking about making an account video after the patch, because I was expecting that she's gonna get toned down more, but both her and Brooks really didn't got touched. Like, the only Brooks change they did was they fixed the Q range hitbox, and just increased the casting time. So you still have a Brooks that does a lot of damage, that still heals a lot, and his Q still does, like, crazy Q moments. So it's just like, okay, I would love to, like, play a hero, like, try like checking on the hero after they've been nerfed, but both of these heroes that are like really strong in offlane are just like still very prevalent. Like I think I can just run down this Shinbi. Is that pass? No, it's not good passive off. A butch. I'm so tempted to trying to like go in and kill the shimmy really fast, but I know that Boris is just gonna look at me again, so I'm gonna have to just like stay back here, try to get level 3 so I can hopefully get my Q to either invade invade the Boris or the get the kill onto Shimby. So I'm sort of thinking about if I should just honestly back right now, but I kind of want to get tier buff if I can, so I might stick around for that. I think Shimby actually just went for a left liver buff. Never mind, looks like she actually did reset. I think tier buff is just worthwhile just gaining if you can early game because of just like the big XP boost you get from it. Also just deny your opponent from that. It's just like the shift in like XP when you get it and your opponent doesn't. It's like just massive, right? So yeah, the build again is Overgrowth into Tainted Scepter into so like the thing with talents that's pretty interesting is you obviously always want the one Overgrowth Tainted Scepter, but other items that are like very good on her like Lifebinder, Overseer, Wraith Leggings, Nausea, you always change the order of them game to game depending on like your matchup. So like in this case against the most glitchy team comp, I might honestly like not go Nausea necessarily early on. I'm think I'm why I just build that later if anything. Try to prioritize like Tainted Scepter second for Shinbi and then going for I'm always forgetting like the next item, but my point is like her items, like to really min-max like her potential with like these items, you just want to change it up depending on the matchup. So I think actually doing Lifebinder third is gonna be really good this game against like the Chimbi, the Boas, all of them. Because they have just some burst damage, but I feel like there isn't a ton, so I think I can get a lot of value from the healing I can do. Might honestly chop this out and go for left liver buff.
An allied tower is under.
Don't mind if I do.
Because like getting level of early on almost give you all your mana back, so it's actually so worse if you can take it, especially if it's like a mid lane that's the enemy million is gonna take it. But yeah, see how I just have HP the Shimby in the whole mini wave too? I think she dies. No? Alright. I think she was healing this only thing. Nice.
I love it.
I do love Countess even though she's still kinda cringe. That's why I'm like, my name today is why no Nerf Countess sad face. Like the things you just can get away with on this hero in like most matchups, it's just insane to me. Like I really just need to like just build this hero a bit more when I'm not like recording, but I've been kind of preoccupied with some other stuff IRL, so I haven't really got the chance to really grind off stream, off like video recordings.
Did I oversleep?
Alright, how's my dueling going? Yeah, it seems like the sales rush is not cooking as hard as they could have with that. This might be just be a real game, unfortunately, but that's when we probably just need to win a little bit harder on left side and then try to carry that over to like mid, for example. You see how I just face tank a Shimby in the wave and I just have so much health back from that? Like, I just feel like I can just do whatever I want when I play Countess, and that's why you just have to just abuse her, in my opinion, until she just gets nerfed finally.
That's mine.
I do not have my ultimates, so I have to play this a little bit slow, because if I go in too early, Faye can get the safety. So now I'm just waiting for Faye to like drop down to like White River buff, for example. What? Okay. Oh, yeah, my ultimate just not going off. Kind of fortunate moment. Oh.
Quite amusing.
I can probably go back in still, funny enough. Except my Iggy just died immediately, so... Because if they live a little bit longer, I could just heal back up with my right click, for example.
Oh, lovely.
I think actually both of us over there on left. So I could probably honestly keep going and Faye and kill her. I was trying to just be careful just in case. Alright, let's back for open close. Tainted Scepter be really good for not only just the Shimby, but the Boas, the Saints. And yeah, we're just gonna go with Lifebinder honestly this game. Third. Probably go for Noxia, of course. To kind of make sure we can chunk people a bit harder. Or go Caustica if we want a bit more mana regen to work with. I think mana is not as important on counter turns of like building it or having mana regen. So we can kind of take our time when we decide to finally build it, in my opinion.
We are making progress.
Yeah, I might also just go mid. I'm strong. This whole meta just like green roam, so I'm just gonna do that. Kind of have to.
Don't mind if I do.
I don't have my ultimate to really go on the Faye. Can I chunk her a little bit? Wait, 6? Is there any world we can kill things, surely, right?
Is ready.
Drop down, Niggy. Drop down, Niggy. Drop down, Niggy. Oh my god, he took like a million years to drop down. Because if he dropped down way earlier, we could have fought that. I don't know what he's thinking. Oh, it's just so strange.
An enemy tower is under.
Actually. I can't do anything right here. I just kind of clear this out, honestly. Yeah, see, I just punched him really hard. Both just 1 HP. Really wish we could just kill him right there. That's kind of unfortunate. Second painter's coming up. I kind of have to like push in left real fast, and then we can walk over. Or we can play for plates and just get a lot of free gold too. Either way it works. Because they already got first painters. We just can't let them get the second is my main concern. So we got Tempest, that's actually really huge in terms of being able to like face tank people even harder.
That was unpleasant.
Again, I think we just have to run the feint twos. I'm here, I'm really strong. Only problem is my dual lane that's doing really weak.
An allied tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think we just have to go in on this. Boss is literally right there, so I can't go in harder. What the? That was such a janky reaction, dude. He is getting chunked, I just don't have any follow-up. It's the issue. Wait, boss is really in deep. Surely we kill him. That's his blink. Alright, that's good. We can go for painters now. That's mid dead and jungler dead. Dual lane have nothing after using everything. But my team is just, I don't know what they're doing. This is literally just a painters play, textbook play, but I don't know what to do. Dual lane, I guess just try to agree for plates, I guess. Because again, like what really tips the balance, like what gets you like win games more in this meta is whoever has the most paint twos, because that's the only way you can like have a big like difference, right? So the fact that dual lane kind of went over there when there's a chance that we can lose this paint twos for free is just like so weak.
I'll be back shortly. Someone is going to die.
If dual lane is gonna be left, might as well just 4 men all prime really fast too, but I don't know, they're kind of doing their own little game over there, so it's kind of a bit unreliable, because yeah, they are just going back to the right side, which is like a shame, because I think if they're going to be there left taking my tower and gold, we could at least get mini prime off of that.
The feast is ready. That's mine.
I think I can kill Shinbi actually. Too risky to keep chasing her, honestly. Like, I'm honestly fine to keep going, it's just I don't know what everyone's at, like mid's missing, I don't know what jungler's at, I could be getting baited, is the issue. Yeah, Lifebinder would be actually pretty nice in this matchup, because I feel like Chibi just doesn't kill me fast enough, so I can kind of just heal like crazy, and then still kill her with the damage I can output. I just kind of need to play for my Orb of Rose. I'm getting... Wow. Wait, what happened to my blink? You telling me that my blink got caught by Boas still? That is just the most unlucky thing I probably ever had happen to me in so long. Cause I saw she was going in, and I could evade him with my ultimate, except I still got caught somehow mid-flash, which is just so unlucky, dude. That's actually so unfortunate, dude. Because they're on mini farm, I think. It forwards back off from second tower. I think soloing it if he is, so I really think we should contest him on it. Unless he actually went mid, which seems like that's the case. I mean that's fine, we can just stop this. Because the issue is the fact that his team is coming in. Wait, my ultimate's not going off still? Really strange. I've been noticing like inconsistency issue where my ultimate's on what do you call it's on instant cast, but sometimes it doesn't like do anything. Should die to bleed, but I still can heal actually. There we go.
Your turn, little
I really what are we doing? I think we do mini prime. What we do mini prime.
Is under attack.
Oh my god. This is literally just a bad experience right here. We see it's easy objective, we don't do it, and now my team might die too. Bullets coming in with the low death timers. Crazy how that works. Like that's really just the bad experience right there, feels like. And Grongo is just shoving him right, and my Rex is somehow getting solo by him. I don't have all for 10, but we kind of have to stop him. It's the thing. Go in, yeah, both. Go in, yeah, both. There you go. Nice. Alright, third feature is coming up. We want definitely secure it, so I'll take the reset now. Let's just go ahead, start grading into Lifebinder.
Did I oversleep?
Get all that life steal we can play around with.
An allied tower is under attack.
Might actually go mid. Wait, what? Oh, that's okay. Nice, well played. Yeah, I think we just whip this. We kind of don't have everyone heals issue. Let's just kind of play this a little bit. And poke him out a little bit. We have the health. We're good. Again, it happened right there. It didn't went off when it should. I really need to look into that because I've just been noticing that my ultimate just doesn't go off immediately when I use it.
I am in danger.
Wait, he went the other way. It's him. Surely they kill, right? There we go. Well, grab mid, I guess. There's no big farm, so we can't exactly convert that to like a big play for objectives. Okay, so I almost have overgrowth. I almost have Lifebinder. So here's one thing I have noticed when playing Countess, and maybe part of the reason is because I'm going overgrowth. It's like the fact that she's really strong in early game, then somewhere along the lines of mid game, she sort of fall off because she doesn't have like huge power spikes as much anymore. And then like once she gets overgrowth online and then 3-4 items online, then she gets extremely strong again. It's kind of like the same thing I noticed when it happens to Kalaris, like her early game is strong and then she kind of falls off. But okay, this is one of those duos, huh? One of those duos. A little bit trolling they're doing, I guess. Kind of crazy. Well, it's definitely not evening time yet. So it's not like they're drunk unless they're one of those people that like to drink middle of the day kind of thing, you know what I mean? I really want to go on that, but the problem is the Shinbi is right there. So I'm gonna have to like space them out a little bit more before I go back in. Because yeah, it seems like we're all posturing for mids. I'll go around this way because now they're collapsing back onto me. I wrap around. This ward right there. Jarvan's really pushed in hard. I don't know if that kills. Yeah, just 1 HP.
I will not last much longer.
So I mean, that's all the resources on me. Double ultimates, phase almost 1
I'll be
HP.
back shortly.
I really want to get Overgrowth online if I can,
I'll
but
be back
there's just nowhere to farm to get that, so I just have to reset now. Kind of a bummer. I kind of wish there was a better first item you can count on counters, because the thing is, like, bruiser counter scaling just works the best. It's just the requirement is to play one your overgrowth, and the problem with that is this meta is all about just roaming constantly, and that means less time to farm, and when you have less time to farm, it takes longer to get the overgrowth. So it's kind of counterintuitive. You play into the meta, but then you also take longer to get your overgrowth finished out, as you should. Nice, well played. So that leaves just the drum go. Behind us. I'll have my ultimate, so I can't really go on him to punish him. Now it came up, but it's a little bit too late, I think. Because yeah, I think Sings is running towards mid. I can't technically go in to finish him off. It's the issue. Okay, see how yeah, Sings is right there. Yeah, I really want to get Overgrowth before his next team fight at the least. And I think I can get it if I take these 3 camp. Right. Honestly, I just need 1 minion from Ceres, except he took everything, so now I'm just stuck in a weird spot again. Oh my god, please give me 1 stack. I beg. Oh, he just in, bro. Yeah, there's definitely a delay when you're using the ultimate. I think going instant cast on the Countess is actually just kind of greedy. Because this is just a bug, right? It's the big thing. It's just a bug that's really annoying at the moment. So let's actually turn that off, because I actually think that if I turn off instant cast and ultimate and just leave it to like normal cast, I think I can actually ult people as fast as I want to, which is really tough. But sometimes it just be like that. So yeah, since we're all doing Lifebinder third, I think we just commit to a lifesteal build. Just stack all this lifesteal and just ult really hard. It's kind of like the name of the game. Probably have to oversee we go Wraith Leggings, and that's a nice combination because we're stacking pen with those 2 items now. So again, this plays into like mid game counts is sort of weird spot, but early game and late game counts is like super deadly. So I should hopefully start to see a little bit more impact now with Overgrowth being finished out.
I'm starving. The feast is prepared.
I think we just play for Primal. Strongest dead. If we get the Boas, then I think we just get this Primal for free. And that'll be 3rd Fainters for us too. Oh, on my way. Force is backing off already. Coming. Wait. He's by himself actually. But I can't really close the distance, unfortunately. Wait, I think we just do Feign though, no? Everyone was left. Force is still kind of looking around, but everyone else is coming in late, I think. Yeah, really nice peel. Yeah, because the Egan pushback and me locking him down too was so huge, so we get the final for free. Honestly, we just won fine.
We're
Yeah, we do
making
kind of have to deal with the jungle split pushing.
Don't
That's actually
worry.
fine because if we kill them, we stagger the deaths, which is very good. So yeah, they push mid and this is honestly fine. Or go up to list hold the jungle too, whichever way works. Nice, we stagger the deaths. Mid inhibitor is down. I think we just won fine, which means Ruffs honestly. Because we both have primal burn. Or looks like it might be just GG's right here. I am kind of curious if I can counter solo this. Okay, yeah, I don't. I'm not really healing a crazy amount.
Will not last much longer.
If I don't take aggro, I think Ruffs can we can do this. Oh no, we're kind of getting wrecked a little bit. Oh, I think I framed that, so I didn't really get hit by the missile. That's good to know. Let's do it again. Yeah, you can actually iframe it. It didn't always used to be that, because I could have sworn when her Q was a lock on, even if you like iframe it, you still get hit by it. But it seems like right now you don't, which is pretty good in terms of like mitigating damage when trying to solo that objective. Nice. So back for Overseer now.
That was unpleasant.
An ally has been slain.
Sarah's kind of got on right there on foot, but honestly, we can probably go on this still. Yeah, by the way, guys, so her ultimate is bug if you leave it on the instant cast. Because if you leave it on instant cast, there's such a huge delay when you're doing it. But now on normal cast, I cast it instantly like I want to. So I wasn't going crazy. It's just the game just bugged. For Omeda usual, Omeda Studios standards, I guess I'm trying to say. Oh, my team is kind of was getting wrecked right there.
Inhibitor is under attack.
I mean, I can play for both. Oh my gosh. We get her ultimate at least. Okay. Oh, got stuck in it. Kind of fudge. Oh, I didn't get the lock on notes. That's some fudge. Maybe the there with AC cleans up right here. Maybe 1v1. Really wins it. Oh no, now it's 1v2. I am more. Now it's a 1v3. Are you live? Okay. Well, we do have to play for primal. 2 inhibitors down. Only 2 of us up for it, so 2v4, 2v3 maybe if Shimmy has to like deal with the race. So yeah, look at mid. White's still down, so I think. Oh? Wait, Taylor's going in hard. He sees the angle. He's big. He's fast too, like his movement speed. Like, because you guys doing the movement speed build, that's actually kind of funny. I like that. I actually respect that a lot for going. Wait, the dual link literally went the same exact build. That's actually hilarious. Still don't like how he stole the daily flash steal on blue. That was kind of unnecessary, but it is what it is. He's literally just like locked in terms of just like having fun, which I can respect.
On to the next.
Okay.
On my way.
Wow, yeah, they can't go back in. No, I died. I think they cleaned up at least to kill the Fae, and then that should be GG's. Nice.
Death will come. An enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Yeah, that should be game right there. Only Drum can clear, but it's just the ADC versus two characters that bring full movement speed and an AD right. I don't think Drum can do anything right here if I'm being frank. Yeah, he doesn't need to play the game. XD. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of interesting to see just like what you call the weird like outspike this hero has in terms of like she's just so strong early game, and then in mid game she sort of feels a little bit miss in the sense that like depending on who she's facing, if she's facing someone with a lot of DC or a lot of like healing or like whatever, it kind of feels like she kind of falls off, but then she gets really strong late game. But maybe I'll maybe not for this video, but next time I play Countess, because she's not getting changed at all besides the EVX on the E, I might look into doing a little bit different build with her, because I didn't like how long it took to get Overgrowth finished right there. And like I kind of want to play for a bit of a more consistent build where I'm strong early, mid, and late. Like if I can find a build that can where she feels strong in mid game, that's something that's definitely be worthwhile sharing with you guys. But I mean, look how much healing I'm doing at the very least. This build with Overgrowth healing, then Lifebinder healing, Overseer healing, Tempest healing. Like she's very deceptively very hard to kill with all the healing she's doing, but also doing so much damage too. Like you just cannot underestimate her. Yeah, now I think about it a bit more, the whole like item like doesn't have yeah, it doesn't have ability haste too. Because there was a couple of instances where I was trying to like finish people off, but I was just 1 second off or 2 seconds off. So like I think if I go for a build next time, well I go for like more wild ability haste early on. Maybe not exactly go for these two items don't really have ability haste either. Maybe go for a build that's like more consistent damage but more ability haste. Because I think when you just stop the one more combo you build these back to back to back because the cooldown reduction, I think where counts like shine the most. It kind of feels like the main drawback of this build, even though it's like her best build statistically, is the low ability haste. So that means that there are down times where she's not really doing much of counter stuff. And I feel like part of her like damage threat comes from her stamina abilities, and part of her healing. I heal a lot still, but I feel like I can heal a lot more if I can get more right clicks off consistently with more ability haste. So that's something I'll definitely take a look at. But this is her best build. There's a second game coming up, and I actually think one thing I didn't really touch on is the fact that Countess is actually a hero that actually does surprisingly very well into Grux, and you guys will see why in the second game right here. So definitely look forward to that. But if you're not already, could subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything by JoeYoursTruly. Thank you guys so much for all the amazing support, and I'll see you guys in the next game right here. No, we're probably not going to do the tank Countess into the Grux matchup. We're going to be just going for like the normal builds into Gruxy over here, because I've been kind of tooting my toot on Countess and Grux being like the strongest offlaners, and well, now we get to see like the matchup between the two and see how that kind of goes for either side.
Excellent choice.
I actually not 100% sure who usually wins this matchup, because I look at both the Countess and Grux and I didn't really see counter buy or strong into, so it's kind of like maybe neutral, which makes sense because I mean they both heal off the right click, so it's just kind of like the name of the game is just the same, who was down mana fast, who whittles down the health the most. But then it's kind of like, well, I can just teleport away from Gluck. So if I don't want to die by him, I can honestly like never let that happen. So we just have to see how this goes, honestly, a little bit. I'm gonna see if Rampage is gonna gank the Gluck after he gets level 3. Because I think it's really good if we can get early kill of Gluck, because the wave is already being pushed into him. Being pushed into me a little bit. Okay, he's gonna get level 2 in a sec, so I'll kind of back up a little bit. Now I can kind of go back in. Okay. If we play without range, we can probably outrange the Growth. We're gonna get pulled in by him, but that's not a big deal because as soon as he pulls in, we get free share with the RB and we just heal off of it. So it's really not that big of a deal if we get pulled in. Now what I'm a little bit worried about is that mana is probably gonna go by really fast, and that kind of goes into what I mean by the sustained game. It's like I can probably whittle down the Grux, but then I'll just run out of mana before that actually happens. Right, so Power Divine Potion is like very good into this actually. Just so I have enough mana to maybe kill him eventually. Because I'm winning HP wise, just not mana wise. So he's actually gonna be able to like get that tier buff, and I can't really stop him because I have no mana to spare. That's why we just take a quick reset and try to get back to lane as fast as we can. Get Divine Potion. Still building to Orb of Rose, by the way.
What did I miss?
Because like we're gonna it's essentially like Counter's best build still, which is like Bruiser with some healing. It's just like Tainted Scepter just so good on counters, not only because it helps you like be more bursty, it shuts down the healing on people. Right, ability, haste, health, it just gives her literally everything she ever would want. So like you always just Tainted Scepter like second, and your first item, I guess you can change it up depending on what you want to do. But like in this case, like I think I can get away with Overgrowth still. I think that item's like extremely strong on counters at the moment. There's no reason not to go it unless you don't want to do the scaling build. There he is. So I'm trying to like whittle him down as much as we can, but you see how like we did all that and he's only half HP still. So the only way I can maybe find a way to kill him is if I somehow avoid his RB as much as I can. Because the Divine Potion is gonna come in clutch. Actually, to help kill the Crux, so I actually have the mana to do it. Okay. That's no ult by him, and I have my ult too, so we can find ways to kind of just go in on him actually. We just need level 6, and then we'd be fine. I kind of wish the Rampage came a lot earlier because I think this is so like easy kill as soon as like the Rampage comes in at least once. We get level 6 off of this, then we can kind of step up. Okay, that's actually well played by him. He actually just have just enough mana to kill me right there last, and then basically attack me one more time to kill me. Yeah, not being able to get level 6 on time kind of screws up for just a little bit, but like, well again, we're playing into the scaling build, so like I'm actually not too worried still about how this matchup's gonna go. He's actually going Tainted Blade early against us, which is actually pretty insane. I mean, that's probably you can do that in Grux, and I think in Countess you can technically do it, but it's not as feasible because I just still think that Orbit Grux is just still really good first item on her. So that's just what I mean. I'm playing the scaling game. If I went Tainted Scepter, I probably do kill him right there, which is kind of like the build difference, I guess, to think about it.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Oh, a lot of people are rotating over there.
Enemy has been slain. An enemy
They need back up because Russ is about to come in.
Retreat.
has been
Thinks,
slain.
yeah. I should have probably kept pushing Y. Honestly, I was trying to see if I can find an opportunity to actually go in and maybe pick up some kills, but they all went away from me, so I wasn't able to do that.
Oh, the power.
Yeah, I think if I stay wide lane, I could have actually got a pretty big edge on Flux. So instead, I'm kind of putting myself in a little bit awkward position. Make sure I pick up the extra local gold.
Is ready.
I think it's gonna come through there, so I'm trying to back up. Yeah, see how it's really popped up right there? We just need to get enough gold to get all the golds and take the reset. Because we can get extra healing from that too, which is gonna be very helpful, actually. Okay, he helps us again, we just heal away. That's really all we have to do. Let's just push in. It's not worth trying to hold it and fight him in there. Alright. He has no mana, so he's very punishable actually. Because now he just kind of like heal off of as much. White lane. Am I getting ganked by a jungler? He should die right here. Nice. Yeah, it seemed like he didn't really care if he died right there or not.
Little.
So he just kind of let me get a free kill, which maybe in his head it's not a big deal, but for me it's actually a big deal because I'm playing the scaling build. Any kills I can get to help me scale up faster, it's just a big W for me.
No, I feel unwell.
Oh my god. He'll clear the
My mana is
Okay, bro.
back.
It's kind of unfortunate that she does no damage for the passive to these tier buffs. Because like, it actually makes it really bad taking them as a result.
Unpleasant.
So that's very unfortunate.
An ally has been slain.
Did they change the kill momentum? Because I'm actually not getting that huge momentum on the kill as much. Oh, let's see if he has his right click still. Ah, that's fine. I mean, Rampage can defend right pretty easily. I just want to like get the cannon because I'm greedy.
More.
I'll put down the flame out for my
An ally
Belica a little bit. And why sinks mid? That's just like the most random rotation that doesn't mean anything. Wait, kill the Grux. He is so getting greedy right here. I have ulted one.
The feast is prepared.
Ult him. Yeah, I see how easy it is just to kill Grux as soon as Rampage shows up. That's why I was hoping he was gonna gank this lane more often. Because my damage is almost good enough to kill him by myself. As soon as I get anyone just to gank my lane, then it becomes really easy to bust him down, which is like the only way you can realistically kill the Grux.
Oh, the power.
I don't know if we do. We probably have to back off actually. Yeah, Fame was gonna come in and maybe execute my win page. And you look at that time of the Zeus. just hit it. You gotta hit it. Win page, just smite it. There you go. That's his blink. I don't know if we win that, honestly. We just back off. Because we need to make sure Webpage doesn't die with the mini prime buff. Wait, Webpage, are you gonna hit the thing? Wait, what? Wow. I mean, well played by him, but that was almost like kind of semi-troll if he died like right there. I have Tempest. That's gonna allow me to actually all in the Grux much easier. I just need my Rampage to hold one wave for me.
Did I oversleep?
Because now I think we actually start killing the Grux now. Like we have the sustained damage, we have all the healing, and we got the tainted components. So I think we're actually chilling right now. Wait, Grux is right there. Maybe we can kill him. He has no blink. What the? What was that? Wait, so he canceled my ultimate and did nothing? I'm actually. Did it actually, I can't tell if they actually damaged him or not. Because he almost got killed right there. Really interesting. Just hit the tower, honestly. No? Missing mid is the only scary part. Do a quick straight back off immediately. I'm trying to see if we can get to the point where we can kill the Yin. I just want to make sure my Wembley doesn't die. I think she's dead. Right? Oh, she liberated it, so the shield would save her. Okay. Painter is coming up. Probably definitely want to go for that, but I need like, I just need like one wave. Because I want to get Tainted Scepter on this reset, but Grux is gonna make that a bit difficult to accomplish that, which is fine. I mean, we can kind of just eat this wave and then reset. I really want my what? That's literally gonna do nothing. Wait. Oh, I think it's actually fightable. That's my all gonna go off. There we go. Yeah, now we gotta do it for paint twos. So when I pick hard the reset, I reset too, and I'm gonna be there.
We're making progress.
I think it's sense of strategy for the time was. How are you doing, my good sir?
Someone is going to die.
I'm not sure what's like the best item. I see people change up like Wraith Leggings, World Breaker. I think for this game, we go Wraith Leggings for the bonus execute damage we could do. That's her blink. I don't have the blink after that. Wait, that's a very good knockup. Nice. That's huge. Alright, nice double snipe. Look, wait. Oh, we gotta go help. Honestly? That's fine. I think we just go through Pain 2s. We'll just try to see if we can stack a little bit more kills on the way. There's just no way Grex can go back in because he's gonna just die instantly. Yeah, Noxia's looking good. I think it's Wraith Leggings into Noxia is what I'm thinking. We need probably Caustica for the mana regen, but also just so we have like the what you call, be able to counter some magic armor that could be building against me, right? Like Grux could be building magic armor eventually. I want to make sure I can always keep. Wait, this is illegal, by the way. My right click didn't went off. If it did, I'd kill and then probably live right there. But no way that, yeah, Fame Out doesn't live right there. They were trolling with that, holy. Because this is what I was so expecting was gonna happen eventually. It's just kind of like, I kinda outscaled the Grux, or rather, I have the damage just to bust him down, and then I can leave whenever I want. Because I think my Q is still falling up to where I don't get like snagged by his Q, and then the only way he can re-engage if he like uses a blink right there, as you guys saw. Wing attack missed though if my team is down. But go dead for 20, so I can stack on mid and go right. Tempest 15, all 10, so I could actually just kill the Grux again if he walked into me in 1v1. I just feel really confident going into him now. If he ults, then we just immediately Q out because there's just no reason not to like try out limit test into that when we know it's in favor of him. But now he doesn't have it. If it comes back into us, we can re-engage really easily. Now the only thing I'm worried about is like a gank by Fame Mao or like Yin. So just gotta keep that in mind. I think he's taking the 3 camp. Yeah, it looks like he took the 3 camp. Yeah, I think Alice may be the safer counter to Grux. Because like Aurora, I can see her. Wait, I need to go help mid actually. I see Aurora being like a counter to Grux. But I feel like that's a lot harder to pull off than playing the OP kills like counters that just heals on demand. Yeah, it looks like we're backing off, so I'll just push out White Wave then.
I'll be back shortly.
I really want to get a little bit more gold, so sorry Rampage, I'm gonna take you 5 because getting Wraith Leggings on this reset is gonna be so massive for me. I don't like that for some reason. Wait, they're going on my Rampage actually. I really can't fight this, but I'll try.
I'll be back.
I don't know, I think we take the L with Rampage ult and just leave. Because I'm not there, it's the thing. Yeah, miswalk, we take the L and leave. It's fine. Famo is Soda Shun. I think we go on Fainters, honestly. Like, they're gonna obviously try to go for that kind of play soon. Oh my god, my Q was just outside range too, which is a sad thing. I'll actually hover Bellica right here. Because actually, we may have to hover left instead. Does this look like it might collapse onto them? Oh yeah, that's why. Old farm is like really weak. Old farm is really weak, so you can actually just cheese it really easily. It's kind of crazy, huh? I might have to ult the Yin. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I just can't let her walk in. I'll die, but I think that gives my team enough time to maybe get out or clean up with the primal burn. Oh, I think Waste can actually clean up. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. He's actually. This is where Waste can get pretty crazy with the resets, actually. And this is so winnable, by the way. I'm not sure why the FF angle. One of this might actually be really good to go, since they have a very heavy physical team. It's pretty much all physical, so going Omeda is like so good right now. Yeah. Wait to show him why he's like really OP, because he's actually spacing all this out so well, also doing like so much damage. And thank you, Sense of Strategy, for the $10. Really appreciate you, Marcus. Yeah, thank you for really kind words. A whole lot, Marcus. Really appreciate it. I feel like there's a wolf where we could kill spell right here, honestly. That's a blink. That's like a free blink on spell. That's huge. Thank you for the good, kind words, Daka. Good luck on getting your card back. Yin's on the Wii. We could probably get the Yin. Yeah, attack twice. Yin just use her reflect. That's huge, actually. Nice. Kind of crazy, like, Rampage just can never walk Yin because she always reflected back, but we still won that, even with Rush coming in last second, as you guys saw. Like, we can really just face bowl them with me and him. Nice. I think he dies to bleed. Nice. I don't know if I can get inhibitor because Yin's about to be back up. Because I'm not healthy enough to fight her, so I think we get at least T2 mid and then resets after that.
That was unpleasant.
Thank you so much, Sense. I hope you have a great rest of your day, Mike. Yeah, honestly, play one waste and we win. It's something to keep doing. Yeah. We kind of want to just do Prime, probably. So I'll at least ward it, because it might try to cheat that objective again. We need definitely get that ward up for our team.
If I do.
I might actually have to go help Rampage. We just can't let our jungler die. I need Rampage to run away. Just run away, please. Why is my ultimate not going off, though? My ultimate's on Instacast, by the way, and half the time I feel like it doesn't go off when I want it to, which is really unfortunate. Because if my ultimate blocked earlier, I would have lived, or maybe even save the Rampage. But that's just so clunky with just not activating at all. Yeah, we're kind of a awkward spot now. Really kind of sucks. So, honestly, let's go Overseer. Kind of feel like we're relying so much off of our ultimate to do damage and heal. So probably just build this as a fourth item. They're probably all doing on Fang-Twos, which they could. Okay, they're not, because I guess Fang Things can like solo it. What they're probably gonna do is they're gonna do Prime is what they can do, but I think we just start Fang-Twos, by the way, with my patient me. Because it's gonna be another handshake where we give a Prime, but then we get LP damage buff with Primal, which is honestly fine. Yeah, we should be able to get this, no problem. And then we have to probably just back off and pick our waves. Yeah, because we're losing left tower. Oh, by the way, Peyton, some people want Seb as our new leader and jungler. I was totally not paid to do that, but I feel like I should let you know to do that. Thank you, Outfit, for the donation right there. How are you doing, my good sir? Okay, we have Primal. I think we can probably wipe the flow on them. But I want to make sure that if I'm going for kills, I definitely play one ways. In this right side. I could probably chase solo kills, honestly. But I feel like if our waste is dead, then we don't get to play the game. He is kind of split pushing. I'm gonna stop my recall just in case he's actually hitting white wave or not. Yeah, I'm going right. I can solo him actually, no problem. So if he pushes an inhibitor, he dies. Like 100%. Yeah, cut him off. If we kill him, then we can easily like start the snowball. Miss. Ult him. I'll probably do. Nice. I can kill the sinks now. We can still kill sinks. Nice. Right side is not in the great spot, but I think we can honestly push for mid and left sides. Cause like that's like 2 of them down for the 5 of us with Primal still. I don't know about that ult, Rampage. I don't know about that ult. That was pretty bad for him to do that. But it's probably still not a big deal. Okay. Oh. Huh. I'm noticing a little bit weird movements, and I'll explain that a little bit once the game is over. It should be over. It's really yen only. 2. Yep. Nice. I'm noticing some heroes like the Countess, and there was one other hero I was playing. Well, I'll go in with the movement ability, and you know like how if you guys ever played with like controllers, there's like stick drift where it's like you push in one direction, but you're either getting pushed opposite direction or you're not fully going to the right. It kind of feels like that's happening on my keyboard, which doesn't make sense because you don't get controller drift on the keyboards. That just doesn't make sense, right? So like there was a couple instances like that last fight where I went in with my Q, and then like I kind of feel like I was stick drifting, so I didn't get to really control my movement as well, and maybe that's a reason why maybe my ultimate's not actually going off, because it feels like the controls are getting a little bit janky for whatever reason. Because I remember seeing some people complain about this too on Reddit. So it sounds like there might be some weird bug going on with controls after using certain movement abilities. But yeah, no, anyways, that was a really good game, really good showcase. Playing the OP hero Countess against the other OP hero Grux, and kind of just seeing how like Countess sort of has the edge on Grux. The other game seems like it's more favorable for the Grux. It kind of feels like, but like as soon as you get closer to the mid to late game, he doesn't really get to play the game as much right there. I actually want to see again what Irons was building, because I think he was building correctly. It wasn't bad per se. Let me see. Rapture, Tainted Blade, Mismo Buckler. I think he should have won Skyspeeder. Like I think he missed out on so much potential damage by not going Skyspeeder first, but like even so, the fact that I can kind of face take the Rampage with Countess of all heroes goes to show how insane her healing is into a hero that already have insane healing to begin with. The big difference though is my kit can kind of bust down the Grux because of it's mainly because of my passive. Like as soon as I get my passives going, I get the reduced cooldown. I keep spamming my abilities, so he's not only taking damage from all my abilities, he's also like taking so much shoot damage bleed. And so you combine both of them, his healing can't keep him alive long enough for him to kill me in return. Because I also got the CC lock on my ultimate, which is how you want to like shut down heroes like Grux, where you try to take away hit opportunities for him to heal when he's getting CC locked right there. I mean, look at this. We even still out heal him, which is pretty insane. Like, I mean, I went Orb of Ghost, I went Tempest, but like still, that's actually pretty insane to see how well Counts can do against Grux, and maybe honestly playing Counts and Grux offlane is how you want to have a fighting chance against him right here, ladies and gents.